Hello and welcome to France 24's weekly music show. I'm Audrey Hash, and this week we have the pleasure of welcoming a band who mix metal and Mongolian folk music by bringing together electric guitars and the Morin Khuur, a traditional horse-headed violin with Khöömei singing. Bringing the sound of Ulaanbaatar and the steppes of Mongolia to the world, Uuhai have already played sold-out shows here in France and are back for a few dates, including a set at the world-famous metal festival, Hellfest. The band's baby and bass player, Anand Naranbaatar, joins me in the studio right now. Anand, thank you so much for being here.
Hello.
It's an absolute pleasure. You must be really excited to be playing Hellfest.
Nervous and excited.
Yeah. What does Hellfest represent? You guys?
It's a lot. It's a big opportunity. It's a very big show, big festival. It can show us to the whole world what we can do.
And maybe you can meet some of your idols, perhaps, at the festival.
Yeah.
Also playing alongside Uuhai are the likes of, Metallica, Foo Fighters, Megadeth, The Offspring, and more. 200,000 festival goers are expected to attend, and festival season is in full swing here in France. Also taking place this weekend, AIDS Awareness Festival. Solidays is also going to be outside Paris with a few acts like Mika, Simat, Sam Smith and DJ Laurent Garnier. But back to the world of metal, stemming from East Asia, Anand. Tell us a little bit more about this wonderful mix you have, because I've heard of a few metal bands that, like The Who, for example, who've emerged and who use this throat singing, this traditional form of singing, and mix it with metal. Is that a genre that has existed for a long time back in Mongolia?
I think it existed since the 90s with a band called Black Wolf. And then after that, in the 2000s, there was a Mongolian band called Altonrg, which they set up the fundamentals, so it opened up a lot of bands to pursue and then evolve it into what it is now.
What would you say the fundamentals are of the sound?
Keeping the Mongolian traditional folk sound and then mixing it with the modern sound, having it blend. I think that's very interesting to other Westerners.
Country countries, it's a new form.
Yeah, it's a very new, different kind of sound.
Yeah, and what does the name of your band stand for? Uuhai, I hope I'm not pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah. It's like it's what the ancient Mongolians used to rally up, and then it boosts morale when you say it out loud, together, and it also reinforces the life force to have bring out our energy. Yeah.
So it's very like a motto, like a slogan.
Yeah, it's like a slogan, like hurrah or something like that. Yeah, it's a chanting.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
How about we take a little look at one of the music videos. It's called Har Hults. It's taken from the wonderful world of Uuhai. Uuhai. Fantastic outfits and a track by Mongolian band Uuhai there, and the Morin Khuur fits very well. The traditional horse-headed violin goes perfectly with metal music. I want to go back to the throat singing, which is now listed in UNESCO Heritage. Tell us more about this sound. Where does it stem from? Where does it come from, this form of singing?
It's a very traditional, ancient technique, where the people in the countryside use it as communing with the nature, to imitate the sound of natural echoes and voices and the wild animals. So it's a very traditional technique. It has a lot of different elements in it.
Yeah, different parts of the voice.
Yeah, like from here, and then like whole body can be used. Yeah.
That's impressive. I noticed there are a lot of your music videos feature horses, which I love as a big horse fan. And the song that we were listening to is related to horses. Tell us a song.
Yeah, it's related to horse and the instrument. Like the song is about like praising how beautiful and how powerful, how important the Morin Khuur is to the tradition of the Mongolian. And the song praises how it's originated in the different parts of Mongolia.
Okay, and what about a future album? Because I know a lot of your fans, people who follow yours, are like, when is this album coming?
Yeah, like at the festivals, people keep asking. So our first album is gonna have 9 tracks in it, and then it's gonna be coming out this year, around September or maybe late August. And then we also have another surprise, which is our second album.
It's 2 in a row.
Yeah, 2 in a row. It's gonna release shortly after. Also have around 8-9 songs, so it's gonna be almost double feature.
Oh, well, that's super, super exciting. Anand, thank you so much for telling us more about your band and also about the traditional form of music mixed with metal.
Yes.
You're going to set up and prepare a little surprise for us and for our viewers in just a few minutes. So while you do that, we're going to hear Arts 24 introduce you to Adi Oasis, a French Caribbean artist based in New York. At 19, she's just released a deluxe version of her debut album, Lotus Glow. France 24's Gaëlle Fonseca and Solène Clos went to meet her.
Hi, I'm Adi Oasis. Welcome to France 24.
Ooh, if you show me what you hide on the outside, I'll make you feel at home at you inside. It's like you see right through me, baby.
I started singing when I started speaking. My father is from Martinique. It's a Caribbean island, and we have a very musical culture, and I firmly believe that this is one of the main reasons why I became an artist and a musician. So I'm releasing the deluxe version of my album Lotus Glow, and I have a few new collaborations on it, and one of them in particular hit home for me and felt so special. It's with the artist Luigi Luna, who's from Brazil, and I got to meet her for the first time when I played in Sao Paulo, and we performed the song. It's called Multiply. What triggered the song was the Supreme Court in the United States removal of the abortion rights. I was absolutely outraged by it, and I wanted to write a protest song, but I wanted to claim the scenario myself and write it from the perspective of a woman and empower the woman's right to choice and what comes with that choice. And in my case, it was desire to have a child. Whether it's desire to not have a child or you can't or you want to, should be ours only to decide. I wrote a song called Don't Pull the Guns.
Don't pull your guns, wanna kill just for fun.
This is something that's so dear to me, the gun control and gun laws and regulations in the United States. I as a person who grew up in France, it's still shocking to me, this daily aggression and this constant murder and gun violence and mass shootings. And I do believe that we need to have gun regulations. My message was dump all the guns, whether it's possible or not. I wanted to say it.
Don't pull your guns, don't pull your guns. Don't pull the guns, don't pull the guns.
And this brings us to the end of Arts 24. Uuhai are going to showcase an acoustic version of one of their songs, and we're very honored to have them here. Take a note of Shine Stojenyi Dornyan's fantastic singing. He's known to be one of the best vocalists in Mongolia. And thank you so much, Anand, for coming and talking us through the fantastic mix.
Thank you for having us.
An absolute pleasure. Let's take it away.
바로 몽골인이 크다 홀 아르카트기 버튼 홀 그래서 언니 소홀 아르카트기 같은 설 바로 몽골인이 크다 홀 아르카트기 버튼 홀 그래서 언니 소홀